basically sports. My mom played D1 softball, so I was her only boy. So she put hella pressure on me to go to the next level for college. So going into high school, I played basketball and football. Junior year, I decided to quit basketball, just straight focus on football. And beginning of junior year, I was gonna start varsity and everything like that. All of a sudden, practice, knee just dislocates, popped out, popped it back in. I ended up partially tearing my meniscus, missed the first 3 games of the season, and I come back junior year. In the beginning of it, I start playing great, and then start having knee problems again. So I ended up playing kind of shit towards the end of the year. I was in a really down spot for me because we had a really good team, and I kind of played shit my last game for the junior year, and we kind of just lost because of me. So I put a lot of pressure on myself. And then going into spring, in the spring of junior year during the off season, I was playing basketball and I go up for a rebound, twist my ankle, popped out, I had to pop it back in myself. One of the worst sprained ankles I've ever seen. It was late, all purple. That was low-key hardest recovery I ever had to do because it just lingers on and on. It's still super tight right now. I can just twist it and it just makes crack noises the whole time. So after that, I go into my senior year. My knees were kind of all right. I didn't have that many issues with them. My ankle was still kind of a problem. So we're in the middle of practice senior year and we're practicing against a team and I go into there, the turf is literally feels like concrete and I'm I already had a bad feeling. So I go to block someone, knee dislocates again, but it's not as bad. I try to play through it the rest of the practice. And then I was just I'm not doing it, it's not worth the risk. So I go see my trainer the next day, she's oh, you should be fine, you don't have to worry about anything. And then I put my knee brace on and I go out and practice and then boom, it dislocates again. I was supposed to miss 8 weeks, somehow came back in 2 weeks, I still don't know how. So I ended up playing the first 2 games of the season, and then, no, first 3 games, and then the 4th game comes, and I felt fine, my knee feels great, I never thought my other knee would have a problem. So then, first play of the game, running back comes, bumps right into my knee, it dislocates out, and I'm laying on the ground, there's no way it just happened again. So I ended up walking it off, kind of played throughout the game, the trainer said I should be fine. And then, second quarter, I, literally a play that didn't even matter, got canceled. I literally just took a step out of my stance, and it just fully dislocated again. And that was one of the most painful, I've had, the other ones did not hurt as bad as that one. So somehow again, I only missed 1 week. I didn't even miss a game, it was a bye week. But throughout the rest of that season, I had to play with 2 big ACL knee braces. My nickname on the team was metal knees. I literally just had no knees. So throughout the season, I would have to pop 4 things of ibuprofen before a game, take a 5-hour energy just so I'd have no pain in my knees. And my goals were always to play in college. So I had offers coming out of senior year, but I just didn't really know what I wanted to do still. And I only had 2 months. When you come out of senior year and you have offers, you only have 2 months to sign. And I was getting pressured by my mom and coach to both play football. My coach said, give it a year, just give it a chance. And I was just they don't know the amount of pain, it hurts still to this day. I just could have got surgery, but I just didn't really want to go through the recovery again. And throughout that process of me recovering with my knees, my athletic trainer, she goes, you should really consider doing athletic training because I already did half of the stuff because my knees are I went through half of the recovery process. And she said I had a great personality, and that's how I ended up becoming a kinesiology major because of that idea that she gave me. But so then I remember the day I was in class, and I kind of been on and off about playing. I would wake up some days I want to play. I really did miss the sport. But I'd wake up some days and be I just don't got it in me. There's just not, no way I can do it. I remember texting my mom in class, I was I'm not playing. There's no way I got this in me. And she was pissed. So then she comes and picks me up that day. I had to go to a doctor's appointment with her. And she's almost crying to me because I was her last child, to see her, she loves watching us see us play. And I was and we're on the way to the doctor's office and a rock hits her windshield and she just starts bawling her eyes out. And I'm just bro, you're making me feel absolute shit right now. And so I gave it a week. She came to terms with it. She's it's fine, because she knew she was putting a lot of pressure on me and I just didn't have that in me. But throughout all of it, I've learned my whole life I've been trying to make other people happy, but I just couldn't I had to put myself first, and it sucked, but it all happened for a reason. Like, I love it here, so I'm happy I'm not in the middle of nowhere. I would have I had multiple D2 offers, but it sucks. But everything happens for a reason. I would not be here if I didn't have those injuries. I would not be made the friends I had.